So how many of you guys have seen the quantum market make rallies and you thought, man, if I would have been able to capitalize on some of those moves, I would have made thousands or maybe millions of dollars? Well, you're not alone, and there's a lot of reasons why you might be thinking that. QBTS made quite the move today. We see that it's recovered about 20% and continued that uptrend that started earlier this week. Do you guys think it's going to continue? I want to hear your thoughts down below if you think QBTS is going to continue to do well, or if you have other thoughts about the quantum market, leave them down below. Let's jump in. When I first started covering the quantum market, I was in Colombia on a trip, and we started making videos about it, and it was starting to develop this trend here. So we're looking at QBTS. It was kind of a struggling market, and it didn't have that much momentum at that time. And we had some positions, and they weren't making hardly anything. And then what happened was right here into December, we started to see the quantum market grow very fast. And we started seeing a lot of gains in our portfolio. You see this green line? This was the 200-day moving average, and essentially it would shoot up, it would come back down to the 200-day moving average, we would buy again, it would shoot up, we would sell, it would come back down to the 200-day moving average, and that's kind of how we made a good amount of money by trading it. And then we saw some of the markets in quantum, a lot of the quantum stocks. After that, we had some good payouts. Basically, this happened, and we saw the market sell off from their highs down to basically $3.50 for QBTS. For other ones, it's a different price point. Basically the same percentage. And QBTS stock, which is D-Wave, was consolidating from left to right, not really having any super consistent patterns. And then just recently, it broke back above this 200-day moving average. And this time it wasn't just a recovery because it sold off or anything like that. It was because of some news that came out related to the stock. So QBTS, if you take a look, just a few hours ago, there's quite a few articles. They announced this new breakthrough in their quantum computing company. And if you look at this article, this is Yahoo Finance, so you got to be careful, right? Be careful with all these articles. But essentially, D-Wave Quantum CEO sits down with Brad Smith and Madison Mills and talks about the company's booking figures, its ability to scale quantum supremacy and technologies, and their technology's energy consumption. And they have this video here that you can watch. Essentially, he made some claims about us having the, I guess, not so much awareness that quantum, in fact, is seeing a massive usage. And they just have reported some of their earnings. And so when we break down a stock and we look at the three-part analysis of the market, we know the quantum market is growing. Then analysis of the chart, the news, and the financials, and then getting into the profit plan of what this could mean. We kind of did that yesterday, and we said, hey, I don't know if we have our levels. Can we? Oh, there we are. All right, so here's our levels that we mapped out for the past few months, and you can see these support and resistance levels. Yesterday, we saw it break above this 200-day moving average, make its way into this support and resistance levels so that we've seen it consolidate through, and we said, hey, maybe it could make this 22% move from $5.50 if it breaks up above to essentially $6.80. So it made that move today. We've seen it surge. And inside of our session this morning, inside of StockMate, where you can watch me trade live, we ended up buying instead what was Robinhood stock. And we ended up then selling it again because it didn't quite make the moves that we wanted. So we sold around 36.30. Anyway, when it comes to the QBTS move, the chart now looks a little overextended. It looks like, okay, if we're going to see recovery, maybe the hyper bull cases, this new resistance that it just broke above is going to act as a support. And that's what you'd like to see in a bullish momentum. Essentially, previous resistance right here then validated as support so they can continue up, maybe even get into previous highs. Now, what's more likely to happen is that it's going to face a lot of pressure at this resistance level. It's been rejected here quite a few times. It's quite possible, if you look at the RSI, look at the MACD, it looks very overextended and potentially could sell back down. Now, I don't know that it's going to sell all the way down to, let's say, $5.30 again in anytime soon, but we'll have to watch it closely and see if it holds this level. If it gets rejected, yeah, we could see that. But if it starts to hold this level, maybe consolidate from left to right above it, and then starts to make new highs, then that could be very favorable for some more bullish momentum. I think it'd be healthy if it sold down a little bit, but we'll see what happens here at market open. They have that big event coming up March 20th for the quantum space. D-Wave will be there. That's NVIDIA's event. And then they also have the Qubits conference at the end of this month. So we'll be watching closely. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to watch me trade live at market open and see our entries and our exits, get technical, fundamental analysis, and also surround yourself with other traders and investors, it's that second link in the description. We go live every single morning, Monday through Friday. We have a live session. Again, it's that second link below, and there's a discount there for you. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. If I earned your thumbs up, hit that like button. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.